Good morning. I'm an addict named Austin. I got clean here at Serenity House October 19, 2014. I'm very blessed because of this treatment center and the program of Narcotics Anonymous. The relationships I have today and the life I get to live is a direct result of making the choice to come to treatment and work this program. So I'm very grateful. Let's read the gist for today. October 31st. Our relationship with a higher power. Ongoing recovery is dependent on our relationship with the loving God who cares for us and will do for us what we find impossible to do for ourselves. Working the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous gives us a fresh start in life and some guidance for living in the world. But the steps are more than a fresh start. When we do our best to work the steps, we develop a relationship with our personal higher power. In the third step, we decide to allow a loving God to influence our lives. Much of the courage, trust, and willingness we need to continue through the succeeding steps come from this decision. In the seventh step, we go even further by asking this higher power to change our lives. The 11th step is a way for us to improve that relationship. Recovery is a process of growth and change in which our lives are renewed. The 12 steps are the roadmap, the specific directions we take in order to continue in recovery. But the support we need to proceed with each step comes from our faith in a higher power, the belief that all will be well. Faith gives us courage to act. Each step we work is supported by our relationship with the loving God. Just for today, I will remember that the source of my courage and willingness is my relationship with my higher power. To be really honest with you, I didn't end up in treatment because, I don't want to say that wrong. I believed in God. I had experienced Him on a personal level before I ever became addicted to drugs, during the addiction to drugs. And what I can tell you is that I needed something here, now, practical, that would work in my life for me to be able to stop using drugs, right? And so I feel like this is a spiritual program, and I feel like God led me to this program. I'm blessed because of it. I'm somebody that needs a little more direction and understanding, some practical things in my life. Not that God isn't practical. I just needed some help here on earth, and I believe He led me to this program to be the help that I needed here on earth. And so I'm grateful for Narcotics Anonymous. I believe that it's a spiritual program, and I believe wholeheartedly that He led me here so that my purpose could be to live this program. It saved my life. And the reality is that even if I would have stopped using drugs and lived my life, I wouldn't have been able to mature emotionally, grow up. I wouldn't have the relationships that I have today, and I wouldn't be able to stay in those relationships and keep those relationships maintained and working healthy. And so I'm really grateful for Narcotics Anonymous, that it's taught me how to live life. It's taught me how to deal with problems that even normal people will deal with, but it's also taught me how to deal with the obsession and compulsion that goes on in my thinking. And drugs and alcohol are a symptom of this disease. When I take away the drugs and alcohol, I still experience other symptoms of this disease, and thank God I have a program that can help me get free from that. This is a set of principles written so simply we can follow them in our daily lives. Thank God, because it's not the set of principles that I came in here with and that I can default to sometimes. So I'm grateful for this program. I'm grateful that I get to have courage and trust and willingness, because that's not always something that I had before I got to this program. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the faith that I have in this program today. And that, like, I get here and I get a little bit of hope, right? And the goal is for that hope to turn into faith, and that faith to turn into trust. And some days I trust everything. Some days the disease will kick my butt and have me just hoping that everything's going to be okay. And so I'm grateful for this process, because my hope has been able to turn into faith, and that faith has been able to turn into trust. I hope that happens for you. If you're struggling or need help, please reach out. Thank y'all for tuning in today. We will see you tomorrow.